just in that we have a heat wave in Mumbai, and I have with me the person responsible for it. Sunny Leone is in town. Hi, Sunny.
Hi.
Hi. You know, residents have been advised to not go out in the afternoon, and I know you're just back in town. It's the first time meeting you after the pandemic. How have you been?
I've been very good. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for joining us. And you know, over the last couple of years, the videos I've been watching of you are you and your kids, and I think you've been away from here as well. So how's life been in the last 2 years?
It's been amazing. The last over a year we've been back here in Mumbai and shooting, not shooting, lockdown, no lockdown. But all in all, I think it's been a journey just like everybody else is out there, torture. But spending time with the kids definitely has been so much fun.
And you've also been working. You have a new series out, Anamika, on MX Player. How's the response been so far?
So far, the response has been amazing, and gotten lots of great feedback and some really good reviews. Thank you. So far so good, and I hope that a lot of people go out and see it and they enjoy it.
I spoke to Vikas Bahl, the director, when he was shooting the series with you, and what really struck me was the kind of admiration he had for you, and he spoke of you with such high regard, and he really spoke of you as a good performer on screen. So how was that, working with him on this long format?
I think that we feel the same way. I have so much respect for him. I am so thankful that he asked me to be a part of this show, because it's definitely something that I've not worked on before. And when I heard the story, I loved it. But what I loved while we were shooting is, he's nonstop working, which is amazing to watch as I observe a lot of things that go on around me. Yes, I'm weird. But watching him work nonstop, all day long, then say, I have to go to the dubbing studio and, the mixing studio today, and so many different things that he's doing always is amazing to watch. But then he also spent so much time nurturing me as an actress, as an individual, a woman, a mother, so much advice, so many different things I'd learned from him on a daily. And if he wasn't telling me something about, whether it was us just talking about life in general or the character, some of the things he would talk about, they would hit home, and then I'd analyze it later. It's like, oh, he's so right. But I am, again, this is a project that I hold really close to my heart. I think it was the only time I've ever left set crying because it was over. And it was more that I was so thankful to him. And, I have no words for it, but it's been amazing.
Well, it's wonderful. That was such a fulfilling experience for you. Recently, Madhuri also had a series, The Fame Game, in which she was also called Anamika. And I asked
cool.
her,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's a cute coincidence there. I'd asked her whether she would also want to be nameless, as the name suggests. Have you ever felt that as well? Would you ever want to be nameless and, just be incognito for some time?
Absolutely not. I love my life. I love my life. I love where I live, my kids, their school, my personal life with my husband, all the people that I know. I'm at a, knock on wood, really nice, happy place, and I wouldn't want to change anything.
So, in this series, you tap into your latent talents, such as perhaps, action, So, during the course of shooting, did you find out about any of your latent talents?
I have always loved action. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to perform in the level that in my head and Vikram sir's head whether it was going to meet somewhere in the middle. And that's the most amazing thing about him, is he is really good at what he does, and he's able to create these amazing action scenes and make them hopefully look believable, which I think people are saying it is. And hidden talents, I don't know. I think that's like a question for somebody else. Did something different come out in her? All I know is I had lots of fun shooting this, including all the action. It was like a kid in a candy store.
Again, congratulations on all those great reviews. You were one of the first to do a series as well, The Untold Story of Karanjit Kaur, and now you've done this one. How do you think OTT has grown in India, and do you think people view it differently now?
I think that the one thing that the pandemic brought out, I'll say the only good thing, is it really catapulted India on the platform that they should have been on a long time ago, which is the OTT platform. And yeah, I think I'm one of the first few to have a show on an OTT platform, which was Karanjit Kaur. So at that time, I believed that this is the direction that this industry is headed, and I might as well be, on the ball now. So I think it really gave such an amazing insight to what kind of content the country can create, where we're not having to think of it being in the movie theaters, and how much consumers out there and viewers love watching an 8-episode show or 10-episode show, waiting for the next season, and how we consume our content, and which is a lot smarter. And that, I think, is amazing. And India is making amazing content right now.
Well, there definitely has been a shift in our viewing habits, but we're all waiting to see you back on the big screen. I know you have a ton of projects lined up. Interestingly, a lot of them in the South, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam. Is it a shift? Are you, I know you.
No, I'm not moving there.
You're not
I
moving there. Okay, good, good to know. But this time, a lot of lead roles as well, right?
Yeah, not just a song,
Yeah.
which is things that were happening before. All the projects that I'm working on, they were all basically signed before the pandemic, during the pandemic, and they just happened to be stories that were amazing. And I think the other thing that we should also weigh in on is all these shows on OTT platforms are in all the languages. So if you speak English or Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, or even Chinese, or Spanish or Italian, whatever it is, we're able to watch these shows now that are amazing content and be able to watch them in the language that we speak in or the country that we live in. So for me, I've always said that it doesn't matter what the language is. I want to work. I want to make content or films or shows that I like making. So these few projects that are on the table right now that'll be released, hopefully soon, I hope people like them because I liked it.
Well, I know you have a huge fan following down south as well. And working there, did you discover that?
I discovered this following. It was, I don't know, maybe it was 3-4 years ago. On a promotion. I knew that we had a nice following, and we've done analytical stats and analyzing where traffic and people are, following from, but I didn't know on this magnitude. So it's really nice.
Yeah, but I remember there was one incident where you got mobbed, but apart from that, I hope it's all been good down there.
Even the time where it was thousands and thousands of people, everybody was so nice, well behaved, no one got hurt. I didn't get hurt, my team didn't, nothing. It was just people showing love.
That is so beautiful. And you've had such a great journey in India here. What do you think it is that people admire the most about you? I think it's perhaps the fact that you have agency to do what you want.
You mean my own free will to choose
Yes.
what I want? Yeah, I do believe in making my own path, because a lot of the times the path is not open. There's a block. But I don't see it in a negative. I don't wish that my life was any different. I love that we're able to be so resilient in our office and how we think about, the entertainment industry as a whole. And if that path is not there or there's a block, then we just go right around it and figure it out on our own. or do it on our own or create on our own, which is like, you know, my cosmetic line, fragrance line, clothing, production, all of it. So we've basically said, okay, fine, you don't want to work with me, that's fine, I'll just make it myself. Thanks.
You didn't just go around the path, you built verticals, you went up as well
Yeah.
with all these ventures. And how has that been? How has that been going?
It's amazing. Obviously, I am very, very hands-on with my cosmetic line. Everything from choosing colors to formulas of how the makeup should be, what it feels like. I do all the testing on myself for months to see if, you know, the formula of that particular product needs to be changed. And everything from picking box art to how many stars are on the box to the colors to everything. So we're a very hands-on team, and I have my hand everywhere.
You know, I feel like there's a very cute pivot to you with these videos with your kids, and it's so cute. And I feel like that's probably the role that you cherish the most as a mother. But apart from that, is there a dream role that you're waiting for to be offered on screen?
You know, I love action. I would love nothing more than to be a superhero kicking butt.
But you don't know if you have any hidden talents.
I don't know.
You don't know. What would be a superpower?
I would want to fly.
Fly. Maybe that's a secret talent, a hidden one we don't know about
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, I'm always flying in my dreams. I pretend I can fly in my house with my kids.
Well, you are flying high, and I'm so happy to see that. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Sunny, for talking to me today. Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.